Welcome. In front of me is a Infinix Zero Ultra, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and the tricks you can do on this phone. Let's get started by opening up settings, and the first thing that I'll show is the personalization section in the settings, and this will allow you to set up, customize basically almost everything about the device. So you have things like desktop settings, whatever that is. We have fonts, magazine unlock, which is just a slideshow on a lock screen. We have static wallpapers. Also, you can download more wallpapers, galleries, themes. So here you can just get more themes and apply them. Apparently this one is called Cyberpunk, though it doesn't really look like it. And we have also online, meaning you can search for more themes in here. Though I'm not connected to network, so it's not showing me anything. But obviously you can navigate here once you are and find a bunch of different customizations. Now, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm just guessing. Some of them might be paid, so keep that in mind. Anyway, moving on to the next thing. It's going to be under the display and brightness. So we have the light and dark mode. And under that, we also have a schedule, which will allow us to set it up so it turns on and off automatically to dark mode. So you can have custom or sunset to sunrise. The custom one will allow you to just select the specific hour at which it turns on and then off, which is a really nice and exact way. So I would recommend utilizing that. Now, moving on to the next thing, which also is under the display, we have the, where is it? We have the status bar. That's one of the things that I want to show. So in here, we have a bunch of things that are enabled by default, and personally, I'm not the biggest fan of it. So we have things like show internet speed, show battery percentage, and show notification icons. So if you don't want some of them, for instance, like the internet speed, you can disable it. I'm not connected again, so it's not really showing anything. But you can basically clean up your status bar pretty well in here, which is a nice thing. I would keep probably the battery percentage though, just so I have a little bit more idea of what the battery percentage is right now. Now, next thing, we can touch upon the screen refresh rate. So it is set to be auto switch, which is actually a pretty good option for majority of the people. But if you're planning to prioritize battery life only, I would probably recommend to switching it to 60 Hertz. This will give you basically the best battery. The auto switch basically alternates between 60 and 120, giving you best of both worlds. 120 just does what auto switch does without the power saving functionalities. So I probably wouldn't recommend going for the strict 120. Now, moving on to the next thing that I wanted to show, it's going to be the system navigation, which is right here in the blue text. It takes us somewhere else, so that's why it's looking a little bit differently. But in here, you can see we have a couple ways of navigating to a device. Now, I already had it selected to be gesture navigation, so it's already on. But if you decided to go with 3-button navigation, you can switch it to gestures right here. And it's a pretty neat way of navigating to your device. It gives you this clean look of the device by removing the buttons from the bottom, while still retaining all the functionality of it, though in a different way. So before you would have the home button in the middle, now you just swipe up to go home, swipe up and hold like I just did to go to recent, and swipe from either side of the screen to go back. So there we go. Now with this being said, this would conclude the tweaks and tricks I want to show you, and if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.